The ESPN Daily. Good morning at 11:51 p.m. Usain Bolt named his daughter Olympia Lightning Bolt. Lovely. That's awesome. As I typed that, I felt a brief tinge of bitterness toward my parents. Victoria Lee Barron was really the best you could do, guys. That's a great name. Barron as your last name? And Victoria is a very good name to go with Barron, I think. Both very royal. Here's your ESPN Daily. Olympia Lightning Bolt. That's pretty cool. Listen up. MLS is back. MLS is back! The aptly titled MLS is Back tournament kicks off tonight at Disney's ESPN Wide World of Sports complex in Orlando, Florida. Is that Major League Soccer? Do I care? Despite FC Dallas, Football Club Dallas, being forced to withdraw from the tournament after an influx of positive coronavirus tests, as well as the postponement of multiple matches, squads are set to square off in the Florida heat and humidity. Ugh. Orlando City SC Soccer Club versus Inter Miami CF. Club football at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, ESPN. On today's episode of the ESPN Daily Podcast, ESPN's Taylor Twellman, that's a fun name, Twellman, shares what life in the MLS bubble has been like so far, from training and anxiety around injury to COVID-19, and questionable sandwiches. Then, Twellman and Mina Kimes discuss the tournament format and which teams are primed to succeed. Things to care about. All eyes on you, Ivy League. It's happening. The first impactful decision regarding college sports return to play will be made today when the Ivy League announces its plans for fall sports. Oh, I wonder what happened with that. The plan could include shortened schedules or postponing seasons until the spring. Will what the Ivies decide become a trend at the FBS level? Football something. Or will it be an outlier from a league without the same structures and incentives as big-time college football? College football's power brokers insist that it's the latter. For now. We all pay attention to it, just to see what's out there, but think their model is a little different than our model when it comes to football, said West Virginia Athletic Director Shane Lyons, who is the chair of the NCAA Division I Football Oversight Committee. It is definitely going to impact what we do. Is it definitely going to impact what we do? As a whole, not necessarily. I would say that Lyons' stance on the matter is surprising to me, but we built this thing off trust, so I can't start lying now. So it's not surprising? When it comes to FBS football. So it's not football something. Anyway, when it comes to FBS football, there is too much at stake to believe that Power 5 commissioners and athletic directors would be willing to go that route unless they absolutely have to. Fall something sports? I don't know. At least in the short term, though, it's possible that the Ivy League's decision will resonate more with its peers than with the FBS conferences. The question is whether multiple decisions to cancel or postpone fall sports, even at the lowest level, could snowball into more. The preschool teacher with a puncher's chance. Gabriel Morataya is living a double life. Not in the secretive sense, but in the he's a preschool teacher by day and a boxer by night sense. That's cool. That's always cool when that happens. Last night, Morataya, 4-0, 3 KOs. Cool. Won his second bout in a month to stay unbeaten as he defeated Sergio Lopez in 4 fast-paced rounds. But even as he pursues his boxing dreams, his day-to-day life remains in Southern California, teaching at Lions Center East in Rancho Cucamonga. I miss them to this day, Morataya said of the 3- and 4-year-olds he teaches. I didn't say touches. I didn't. The 3- and 4-year-olds he teaches. You hold a connection with them, and I love the ages I teach as well. All my students, they were perfect in my eyes. People never believe me when I say I'm a preschool teacher and a boxer. It's like two different worlds. It's like that Disney show Hannah Montana. She has two sets of lives. I feel like that sometimes. Gabriel Morataya, obviously. Morataya has kept in touch with parents via email, but at the moment he said he has no idea if or when he'll be able to conduct classes again because of the coronavirus panic. This sucks. In a moment of uncertainty for so many, Morataya is fortunate to have boxing as an outlet and an opportunity. Some fighters focus exclusively on boxing and commit to the sport from an early age. Others prioritize their careers as a means to put food on the table, and boxing is secondary. But Morataya, who holds a degree in psychology from California State University San Bernardino, wants to do it all. You just have to believe, Morataya said. I have a lot of goals in my life. You just have to make time for everything. People say you can't make time for certain things, but deep down, you can. I know I wanted my degree, so I had to get that. Things to watch. Bubble Boys. Alexa, play Hotel by Cassidy. If you're an NBA... you didn't get me because I don't have Alexa. If you're an NBA fan, there's a pretty solid chance that you've been wondering what it's like for athletes in the Orlando, Florida bubble. Now, thanks to the Orlando Magic's Evan Fournier, we have some insight. Fournier took to Instagram to pull back the curtain on a day in his hotel room-based life. From coloring books and in-room workouts to gluten-free meal deliveries. Ugh. Here's what the new normal looks like for players during the association's restart. Hell on earth, probably? Overheard. I put on my best Tommy Bahama for all of you today just to celebrate this. I'm one happy guy. Andy Reid on Patrick Mahomes' new deal. Huh. Remember when? On this date, a decade ago, we're getting old, guys, LeBron James announced his intention to take his talents to South Beach to team up with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. This heavily criticized moment of live television is viewed by many as the unofficial beginning of the super team era. Kanye West was there. It was a whole thing. Okay. Until next time, remember, never forget that on this day 5 years ago, DeAndre Jordan's free agency saga sparked an emoji battle throughout the NBA that included Paul Pierce tweeting a clip art version of a rocket and culminated with Blake Griffin tweeting a photo of a chair blocking the door to DJ's home. Simpler times, man. This has been your ESPN Daily for Wednesday, June 8th, 2020. Okay. That's all for tonight. Thank you, and good night.